to Talent Scout. I'm Allison, your host for today, and with me I have music artist Bridget Simon. Today we will talk to Bridget about her journey through the music industry as well as see a live performance. Hi Bridget.
Hi Allison.
How are you today?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. So when did you first discover your love for music?
Honestly, I remember I was about 6, I think, and I was standing in the hallway bathroom in like the downstairs of my house, and I was singing something, and my mom was like, I think I want to get her in lessons. And I specifically remember that day because it was some like Christmas song, and my Irish relatives were in town, and I'd always loved it, but that was like the first time I really wanted to, my mom wanted to push me to do something more with it.
Oh, that's really cool. So you play the guitar?
I do,
and
yes.
Did you learn that obviously later when you were older?
I did, yeah. I depended a lot on, well, my voice teacher in high school, her husband played guitar and ended up teaching me later, but she would have him be our like accompaniment for all of our performances, so I really depended a lot on him, and eventually I realized, I really have to learn how to play an instrument for myself. So he started giving me lessons, and then all through high school I took guitar and voice lessons together.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So how old were you when you first performed?
My first performance was actually my aunt's wedding. At the reception. I was like 10, I think, and they had like talked me up to sing this song, and I ended up not being able to do it, and it was also at Christmas time, and so I ended up singing Oh Holy Night at her reception, and I was 10 years old.
Reception?
Yeah, and
gosh.
It was strange, but it was good.
That's
Yeah.
so cute. Let's see. When did you realize you first wanted to make music like professionally or like more in a more serious way?
I think, like through high school, I knew that, college was gonna happen probably, but I always knew that music was what I really wanted to do. So I think a lot of high school I spent thinking, I don't know specifically when I first thought it, but I know all through high school my goal was like, well, maybe college, but like music. So I always knew, at least like, once I was able to make real decisions for myself, I knew that that's what I wanted to do.
And so you picked college over like pursuing a music career more?
I did, but it was, my parents were very supportive either way, and they said, do what you want, but like we really suggest get a degree just in case, and play music through college and do what you can do. But at least for right now, the smart thing to do is get a degree and have something to fall back on. And as much as I hated giving into like having a fallback, I knew I needed to. So.
Are you happy with your decision to do that?
Absolutely, yeah. I've had a lot of experiences here at High Point that have actually been really good for my music, and I'm sitting right here doing this, so a lot of things that I've gotten to do here I wouldn't be able to do, at any other school maybe, but also I just wouldn't have the experience if I just didn't go to school, period. So yeah, I'm definitely happy with my decision.
Very true. Well, I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. So who are your musical inspirations?
Inspirations? I'm inspired by a lot of people. Like, I take a lot of different types of music into account. Like, I like different genres and different styles, and I'm really into kind of everything. I think, honestly, Taylor Swift, I'm compared to her a lot because I'm a girl and I play an acoustic guitar and I write my songs about my experiences. But just her career path in general, like the road she took to like get where she is. She worked really hard and did everything, and she's my age, and kind of did everything I would have wanted to do if that's what I would have done. So I guess that, but I listen to a lot of like Dave Matthews and John Mayer and like guys who kind of play similar music to me. So
wow, that's great. All right, great. Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break, but stay tuned to see Bridget Simon perform live after this.
At High Point University, every student receives an extraordinary education in an inspiring environment with caring people. Our focus is on holistic education, on experiential learning, and on values-based living. The university has been transformed with dozens of new buildings on a beautiful 300-acre campus. With rigorous academics and stellar faculty, we're preparing students to excel in a competitive, demanding global marketplace. That's High Point University. Extraordinary.
Welcome back to Talent Scout. As promised earlier, we have Bridget Simon here ready to sing. So Bridget, what are you going to play for us?
I'm going to do an original song. It's called Hey Love. And I don't know, I wrote it about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago actually. And yeah.
All right, great. Well, let's hear it.
Okay. Okay. Hey love, what's your story today? You cut through the crowd and you go straight to me. She trails behind you, but she stares at me. We've made a mess of things once again. Top step in the dark, I held your hand while you took my heart. Who are we kidding? Tomorrow morning's just the same. Another hey love until we're sick of the game. Hey love, how did this start? Hey love, we went too far. Such a silly game we're in. We made a mess of things again, and we're running in a race that we both know will never win. A girl like her should never be second best. Such a shame what we're doing, this perfect picture that I'm ruining. I can't help but feel right, but it's so wrong. We've made a mess of things once again. Hey love, how did this start? Hey love, we went too far. Such a silly game we're in. We've made a mess of things again, and we're running in a race that we both know will never win. Whoa, I can't look into those eyes anymore. Those baby blues I adore. Oh, big boy, you need to stay here. I love you, baby, take care. Hey love, how did this start? Hey love, we went too far. Such a silly game we're in. We made a mess of things again, and we're running in a race that we both know will never win.
Well, that was great. Thank you, Bridget.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you very much, and we'll stay tuned. And after this, we're going to come back and talk to Bridget about her future plans and what she plans to do after college.
At High Point University, every student receives an extraordinary education in an inspiring environment with caring people. Our focus is on holistic education, on experiential learning, and on values-based living. The university has been transformed with dozens of new buildings on a beautiful 300-acre campus. With rigorous academics and stellar faculty, we're preparing students to excel in a competitive, demanding global marketplace. That's High Point University. Extraordinary.
Well, we're here, and so Bridget, what do you plan to do after college?
We'll see. I mean, I'm going to have a degree, and I might work that way, but, you know, it's in communications, so I've learned a lot about, you know, a lot of things that I think will be useful to use in my career if I want to. So that's what I want to do, and I'm going to try.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for being here, and stay tuned next week for a beatboxer who will be showing her talents, who actually happens to be Bridget's best friend.
Yes.
So thank you.